Hare Krishna. First of all, I would like to thank Her Grace Bhagavati Kripa Mataji for giving me an opportunity to glorify Srila Prabhupada on his appearance day. Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept my humble obeisances at the dust of your lotus feet. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Desha Tarini. I would like to offer, I would like to give my offerings. I would like to glorify Srila Prabhupada by narrating one heart-touching pastime about Srila Prabhupada, which I will read which I will just read. It is from ISKCON Times. So I'll just read this pastime about Srila Prabhupada. Shripad Hridayananda Babaji Maharaj was born in Radhakunda and has been a pujari for 78 years. He lives next to the Radha Damodar temple. At the beginning of the interview, upon being asked if he knew Srila Prabhupada, Babaji Maharaj began to cry. Never have I seen anyone do sadhana like he did. I have lived all my life in Vraja and I have never seen anyone like him. Prabhupada did many arduous things. He worked very hard there at the Radha Damodar temple. At that time, it was austere, undeveloped, and very muddy and dirty with no facilities. Many years later, when I heard that it was actually he who had been chosen by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to spread the Hare Krishna Mahamantra around the world, I was not surprised. Prabhupada spread the Krishna consciousness by the mercy of Rupa Goswami. Prabhupada used to pray to Rupa Goswami, "You, please give me your mercy." And then he got that mercy. I know this because I saw some things he did at the Radha Damodar temple. My room is still located in the same place as it was then in 1964 or 65. Many times in the middle of the night, at midnight of 1 or 2 in the morning, I would hear a voice crying from inside the courtyard by Rupa Goswami's Samadhi Mandira. That voice was calling out and crying, but I did not know what it was because I was trying to take rest. But one night on the full moon, I heard that voice again. So I climbed up to the roof of our house and looked down into the Radha Damodar courtyard. I saw something very amazing. Srila Prabhupada was sweeping the courtyard of Rupa Goswami's Samadhi. He was bending down with a small broom and he swept the ground by Samadhi. He was crying out, "Hey Rupa, hey Sanatana, hey Gurudeva, please give me your mercy. Without your mercy, I cannot do anything. Give me the mercy, give me the strength that I may fulfill your orders." Then I realized that it was he who almost every night was calling out as he was sweeping like this. All glories to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. With this pastime, we understand that, Prabhupada, he could have led a very peaceful life in Vrindavan, but he wanted to deliver the fallen souls like us. And he moved to America because we all know that at that time, even now also, people are following all Western culture. And Prabhupada, Guru, he knew that, if foreigners follow Krishna, then automatically the entire world will follow, because at that time Americans were the superpowers. So Prabhupada's Guru ordered him to go to America and preach Krishna consciousness, and the rest is history, as we all know. Prabhupada in true way is a messenger of God, because he has not just only if you see all the messengers of God, they are either they have like either they have spread the message of God within their community, but Prabhupada has spread the message of God not just in one community but in the entire world. So in true sense, he is the messenger of God, because it is not that only by it is not that earlier Indian gurus, they had not visited foreign country. They had visited, but then they were not successful. But Prabhupada, with his firm faith in Krishna and his guru's words, he he not only uh, gave Krishna consciousness, but he transformed their heart. How? As we all know, the rest is history. The hippies, who they started chanting 16 rounds, they started following the four regulative principles, and looking at them, the entire world has changed. And as we all know, now there are so many followers. It's all because Prabhupada gave the Krishna, India's the true Vedic knowledge to the entire world, which was not represented earlier by any of the gurus who had actually visited the foreign country. So, and not only this, about Prabhupada's appearance of Prabhupada's prediction has been given in our was given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also. I'm quoting one verse here where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had mentioned. It is like it reads like this. पृथ्वी ते आचे याता नगरदि ग्राम सर्वत्र प्रचारा होइबे मोर नाम, which means that in every town and village of the world my name will be heard. And Prabhupada did it because he had firm faith in Krishna and his Guru's words. So he took his Guru's words very seriously, and that is how he was able to fulfill his spiritual master's vision. And not only that, he even gave the same teachings to his disciples as well, and his disciples are also doing the same work and they are carrying on with it. So we are very fortunate that we are part of this movement. And even Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur also wrote in his Sajjona Toshani, soon there will be a time when chanting of Krishna's name will be heard in England, France, Russia, Germany and America. So if Prabhupada actually lives forever, how? Through his books. As you all know that he has given us ABCD of spirituality. A means association of devotees, B means books, Prabhupada books, C means chanting, and D means diet. So everything is included in this. You think about, you don't need to go out for searching for anything else. Everything is like it is given in a plate. He has given us association of wonderful devotees, Prabhupada books. If you these books are like they give, you just repeat the words which Prabhupada has mentioned. You don't need to add anything because it is complete. There is nothing else you need to say, or you don't need to add also. Just represent as it is and your life will be perfect. And chanting 16 rounds. In fact, Prabhupada's guru had told 64 rounds, but Prabhupada is so merciful that he reduces to 16 rounds for us. And diet, Krishna's prasad. You offer whatever you eat, you offer it to Krishna first and then you eat. So then it becomes Krishna prasad. So everything is included in this. For this Kali Yuga, it is said that it is full of quarrels and cheaters, everything. But there is one good thing, and that is the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, which given by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and spread across the world by Srila Prabhupada. So we all are looking for permanent happiness, and that permanent happiness process is given to us by Srila Prabhupada. So as I said, everything is ready-made given to us by Prabhupada and his disciples. So we don't need to do any struggle out here. So Bhakti, and we all want to go back to Godhead. So Bhakti Marg is the best way to achieve this process and to make our life perfect. By following all these ABCD of spirituality, we can definitely at least reach to some level. And on this day, I would also like to beg for Prabhupada's mercy, as our Guru, Her Grace Kamalochan Prabhuji, His Grace Kamalochan Prabhuji, and Her Grace Bhagwati Kripa Mataji, and His Grace Krishna and then Prabhuji, they have given us such wonderful seva of preaching to children. And Prabhupada has always wanted that, as children are our future leaders, we must take care of our children. So by giving Krishna consciousness to these children, it is in one way we will be bringing them close to Krishna. So I beg for all our Guru's mercy, so that we take this seva, and at least will be of some we could be of some amount of help in this mission of preaching Krishna consciousness. So that's it from my side. And also I also one more sankalpa, that I'll be reading Prabhupada books every day, some of the verses with all the purports. I have already completed first canto and the Krishna book, and now this will be a regular reading from my side. Thank you, Prabhupada. Please give us your mercy, so that we could be of some help in this mission of Krishna consciousness movement. Thank you, and Hare Krishna.